Woohoo!
Hello, my sewing friends. I'm Jen, and this is Friday Sews. When we talk about sewing in life, and click on the hashtag down below, you'll find all kinds of people who do it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any of mine. You know, this week I have no sewing to tell you about. Not that I cannot sew. I do have a small machine that I can take out to my lanai and sew to my heart's content. But that machine is a Singer featherweight, so it only goes forward and backward. And I have another machine that I could use, my old machine, which is a Pfaff 2140. I could take that out there and it would be fine. But you know, my sewing room is a complete disaster because I'm redoing it and I have a lot to do, having to do with a domino effect, really. The first thing that needed to happen was to get all my fabric into these bookcases, which I have done. But the second thing is to get the current table out of there. And that's kind of taking a while because I had to empty everything in the table. The table's made up of bookcases, those little cube things that I stuck all kinds of things in, and I still have one to empty. So I can't get it out of there until I do that. But my motivation to do that is that I want to sew. I have a dress in there that I really want to make. So lots of incentive to do that, but I can't do it until I get the table out of there. So anyway, in the meantime, you know how it is a change of season, both down under and in the northern hemisphere. And because of that, everybody is switching their clothing over from the previous season to the next season. Here in the northern hemisphere, we're doing it from winter to summer. And of course, it's the opposite down under. Well, regardless, you know, generally when we go through to do this, I don't know about you, I do this. When I go through it, I pull out stuff I haven't worn in at least a year. And I kind of call through and decide I'm going to keep that, get rid of that, the whole thing. I'm going to go through all of the things that I've pulled out, and I'm going to tell you why I'm getting rid of them. Some of them are made by me. Some others are thrifted, and a couple I bought, usually at places like Sam's Club. And I'm wearing this. This is my Hawaii dress, and the reason I'm wearing it is because I will never get rid of it. It is a lot of dress, and that's because the tiers are gathered at a 1-to-2 ratio rather than a 1 to like 1.5, which is the standard. And so I just love it. It took me a while to get it done, and the reason I'm telling you this is because the bodice is the bodice from the Tessuti Eva dress, and it works for me. And I've used it on this dress. I'm using it on the dress that I've currently got cut out, and I'm itching to get in there and make. I've used it on other dresses too, and it just fits. It fits me like a dream. And so thank you, Tessuti. I wasn't wild about the Eva dress when I made it, but that had more to do with instructions than the actual dress. So I love this bodice. This time I'm going to put sleeves on it, and I'm doing it out of rayon. So hopefully it'll turn out just as well as it is right here. So let's move on into the closet clear out. I have a whole stack of things here, and I'm just going to go through them one by one and tell you why I'm getting rid of them. This is a maxi dress. It is the wide strap maxi. It's on Peppermint Magazine. It's a free pattern, and I did it out of a shower curtain. And a lot of people have had trouble with these straps, and it's because it goes across and then it comes straight down, and you're supposed to put the straps right there, but yeah, you just fiddle with them and work it out. I hate getting rid of this because this panel, it's just so pretty. I struggle to think of what else I could do with this. I don't know, but I don't wear it because I don't know, the straps move around and my bra strap shows, and I think I put those little bra keeper things in it, and it still doesn't work. So I haven't worn it in over a year, so I think it's time to go. This is a Vogue pattern. It is a Marci Tilton dress, and it is beautiful, but you can't even see how beautiful it is because of the fabric. This is a thrifted drapery fabric, which, while it is very appropriate for the dress and the way that the dress is supposed to hang, you can't see any of the beautiful details about it. Very large scale print, so it comes off looking like, you know, whatever. Beautiful panels on the back. If I were going to make this again, I would do it either out of a solid color or a small print so that you could actually see what's going on here, because it's really worth seeing. This makes me a little bit sad because it's a dress that I made from a pattern from 1978, and I had made, it's tops. It's like 6 different variations on a top. And I made it back in 1978. So I thought I'd give it another try. I'd always wanted to make this view. And so I made the top, but it came way too long. And I had lengthened it because I knew stuff back then was cut, you know, fairly short. So I added this band on the bottom, and then it turned it into a cute little dress. And then finally, it was a while, but I added some pockets. Now, the thing about this is that, yeah, it's a great sundress. It would make a great beach cover up, but the pockets in it tend to want to distort the whole thing out of shape. And when you're talking about stripes like this, I don't know, it just doesn't really work. So yeah, I think it's time to let this one go. This is a dress that I thrifted and then altered. And by that, I mean it was too big and I made it smaller. It is falling apart. I love this dress. I had it on this morning and I thought, oh, I need to get rid of this. To be honest, I would love to use this fabric for something else, but I don't know what it would be. Maybe a bodice. Gosh, I guess that might work, huh? But I was thinking this morning that since I don't want to keep this, that I should order some of this kind of fabric. This is rayon in this kind of a print from Hawaii Fabric Mart or Trend Tex Fabrics, and just see what I can come up with, if I can come up with something similar. So this is a dress that I thrifted. It's a maxi. I thought it would be great to have as a little black dress. Well, a couple of things about this. First of all, it's a great weight cotton, but it doesn't have any pockets. It is a column dress, like a shift dress that's a maxi. And the thing that bugs me the most about this is that it's black. So it picks up every bit of lint, every bit of flour, and whoever knows what else that gets on me when I'm in the kitchen. And my hair gets all over it. And it's like I'm walking around constantly asking my husband, can you get all the hair off the back? You know what? It's the fabric that makes it so that it doesn't work. So sadly, it's a pity because it's a nice dress. I would probably shorten it at some point, but yeah, it's not going to work for me. This one makes me a little bit sad too. It is a dress from, I can't remember the company pattern, but it kind of had a moment a couple of years ago. And this is so cute on, but I never wear it because when I turn this way, my tummy sticks out, and I hate that. So it's very flippy. I don't really have much occasion to wear it other than church. And so, the fabric is a thrifted fabric that I think I got, I don't know where I got it, but it works for the kind of dress that it is. And I like it so much, but it just doesn't work for me. One of my girls might like this. This is a new look pattern. I made it several years ago. I did put the little bra strap things in it because one of the problems with this dress, let me show you. It's just a little shift dress. And one of the problems with it is that your bra straps show because of the curve of the yoke in the front. And I am always fighting with that every time I wear this. The fabric is from Hobby Lobby, and it's a decent cotton, which is good to be able to say because Hobby Lobby is hit and miss with the fabric. I did put inside seam pockets. It is so cute, but I am so tired fighting with my bra strap showing. It just drives me crazy. So that's had its day. This is another new look pattern that I really struggled with. It looks so cute on the, I guess it was a photo with a model wearing it. And I struggled with this so much to get it to fit, which you shouldn't do that on a new look pattern. Those are so basic. It's like, really? It's this hard to fit? But it was. The fabric is a knit from the sewing studio in Maitland, Florida. It's a really, really nice cotton knit, which kills me because I would love to have made something that I like. But it's just a little shift dress, no pockets. Initially I put patch pockets on it, but I took those off. I put this on the other day and I thought, I hate this on me. It looks so matronly. Yeah, that one's got to go too. This is a dress that is from a vintage 1959 pattern. And it was, I made it for a, like an Instagram challenge that was, my friend Michelle came up with it. It was So Your Birthday. And my birthday year was 1959. And so I found this pattern, ordered it on Etsy, and it is really pretty. But you know what? I don't wear straight skirts because they don't flatter me. And this doesn't flatter me. I just feel like it makes me look like I have no shape. And it was a pain. This collar was a serious pain in the neck. And it's because of the fact that the pattern was a vintage pattern. Actual construction methods back then were not the greatest. We have improved tremendously. It makes me sad because I made it out of this crepe that is such a gorgeous color. It's that periwinkle blue, but no, I never wear this. I think I wore it for Easter the year that I made it, but that's it. I do have another pattern from that year that has a skirt it's a full skirt, more A-line. So I think maybe if I ever want to make this again, I do love this collar. I really do. But yeah, I think no, sadly. I kept it for a long time, but I'm done. Now I'm moving on to tops, and this is a McCall's pattern that I made and I love. Again, fabric came from Hobby Lobby, and it's actually a pretty nice fabric. It's a knit with ribs in it, and it turned out great. And the reason I'm getting rid of it is primarily because when I wear it, the back comes up too high. I'll put it on and I'll turn and it's like it's creeping up. So what I should have done, what I didn't realize that this was going to do was that, and if I had known, then I would have lengthened the back. It's like a poncho. And I got so many compliments when I wore it, like on the plane going up north when it's cold up there. So great idea. I would love to make it again. And if I do, I am going to lengthen the back. These two shirts represent my hope eternal that I will someday find the right white shirt. They are oversized. This one is, I think it was my husband's. I tie it up in the front and then I take it off because it looks terrible. And then this, same thing. This came from Amazon. And it's got that nice high-low thing going on with a very deep vent on the side hem. And once again, nice cotton, beautiful. I put it on and I take it off. It's like, why? I think a lot of it is because these two shirts are oversized. And what I need to do is go to the trouble to make myself one that fits me, that is not oversized, that I can put on with a pair of denim jeans and be done with it. That's a look I really like, is a white shirt, basic white shirt with denim jeans. I love that look. Always have. I can remember when I was 7 years old and loving that look. White shirt, denim jeans. This is a top I got when I was thrifting one day with some friends, and I think I got talked into it. It's lace and like a t-shirt knit. I've never worn this. I don't know what possessed me to get it. I think it was a good idea at the time, and then in practice, it's like, no, that doesn't work for me. This I pulled out last time I did a closet clean out, or time before last. This is linen. I can't remember where I got it, and cute little top, isn't it? Love the sleeve. Love the button front, love the collar. This I never wear. I never wear because there are darts here coming up from the waistline and they fit closely. But I always feel like I look all bumpy and bulgy in it, you know? Gave it away to my daughter. She never wore it. She gave it back to me. And now I'm giving it to somebody else because, you know, I thought maybe I would like having it and I could think of a few things to wear it with, but no. This is a vest that is an historical pattern, and I think it's simplicity, and I loved the look of it. You can see it's got this cutout in the front, it's got this little pleated thingy on the back, and it has this gorgeous collar. Well, you can't even see the collar, which was not, I was not happy about that. It's fully lined with a shirting, and I love the idea, but I think this was the wrong fabric. And to be honest, the way it's cut for somebody that's riding a horse, to be honest. Yeah, that little cutout thing, it hits me right where it should not. Right where it's not flattering. And this little thing in the back that's kind of the pleated thing, it's, I would love to make this again just with the collar and leave it at that. Nothing fancy on the hemline. I don't know. And I suppose it goes with a little denim skirt that I made out of the same denim, but there are just enough things wrong with it that I think, I don't wear this. I don't reach for it. So why have it? This is a cardigan I recently wore in an April Fool's video. And I love this. I really do. It's a simplicity pattern. It's kind of a wardrobe pattern where it has the cardigan, a t-shirt, and then a pair of pants. I got this fabric at S.R. Harris in Minnesota. And I think at the time I loved the feel of it. I still love the feel of it. It's a cotton knit, and I thought that's coral. I'm going to call that coral. I tried to talk myself out of the fact that it indeed is orange. It's not coral, it's orange. For that reason, I just know I'd love to make this again in like a navy stripe, but it's just, no. It's a beautiful pattern, a beautiful cardigan. It sews up so easily and it looks fantastic on, except that it's orange. I don't know, yeah. No more talking myself into things when it comes to color. This is a bomber jacket that I got from Amazon for review, and this is a lesson in don't trust those people when it comes to fiber content. I think this is cotton poly. I don't buy things that are polyester anymore. If it says 100% polyester, I just think, no, I can make something similar that is all cotton or all linen or all something else. And this just has a terrible feel to it. I think it's like poly cotton, but the polyester I think is recycled. And I just the feel of it, I don't like it. I love the look of it. Because it's a bomber jacket. But no, just no, I hate this thing. I never wear it. This is a Harper cardigan, which I made and thought was going to be great. It's a rib knit. I think it was from Walmart. It's pilling and it's heavy. And my daughter, who lives here, my youngest, wears Harper cardigans all the time and is always saying, Mom, can you make me more? If I gave her this, she would wear it all the time, but it would look terrible on her. I put the pockets on and I lined them with interfacing, thinking that was going to be a great idea. No, because the fusible, like the glue that holds the interfacing on, kind of washed all out in the wash. And so, no, that didn't work. And, you know, I guess it's nice. It's a little heavy for here, and yeah, it's time for it to go. I don't wear it. I haven't worn it in a long time, and it's been cold enough to wear, so no. And now we're coming down to summertime things. No. 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 I am finding that I don't wear shorts anymore. And certainly not those, because they all have waistbands and they all are short. And my legs look terrible lately. I know. I have great shaped legs. My mom has great legs. And so I got those great legs. My daughter Mia got them. My daughter McKenna got them. Actually, all of them probably got those legs. But, mine are just so discolored. And I don't like that. And so I wear a lot of skirts. I will wear a shorter skirt, but pair of shorts, no. I don't know. Once in a while, if it's a work day where I'm like making something outside or, like power washing the front walk or something like that, then I have elastic waist shorts in my drawer, which I would rather wear. They're also short, but who cares when you're just in your work clothes? Who cares? This is something else I thrifted. Great sweatshirt. The blue was what caught me. You know what though? The thing is, it's got this zip up collar thing, and that's fine. I like, this look, but I hate a metal zipper up against my skin. I hate that. I don't know. Maybe that's an ASMR thing. I don't know. I don't get it, but yeah. This is a great sweatshirt, thrifted, was not expensive. No. I wonder if the person who got rid of that, the reason was same reason. This is a sweatshirt that I made out of fabric that I'm pretty sure I thrifted from the Scrap Exchange in Durham, North Carolina. It's just a sweatshirt. It's from McCall's pattern from the 1990s, I think. I used some ribbing that I had, that I still have, I think. I should know this because I just put everything away in these bookshelves. But, it's loud. It's not me. It's just too much. I wore it a couple of years ago at Christmas time. And, that's fine. And I like the way it's all color blocked out, but it's just not me. Not anymore. I mean, it was great at the time, but it's just too much. And last thing, this is a little top that I made this year for Christmas. I went over to Joann's before they were going out of business, and all they had really that I wanted with Christmas was flannel. I really couldn't find any knit, which is the pop knits, when they sold those, were great for Christmas, but I couldn't find anything I liked. So I made this. This is either a new look or a butterick pattern. I think it's new look because the new look is made for wovens, and I'm pretty sure the butterick pattern is made for knits. And it's got this great raglan sleeve. Let me see if I can turn this so you can see it. Raglan sleeve where it's gathered in right here. The sleeve is gathered. And you know what? It's cute, but I don't know. It's a little too big down here, and this is the wrong fabric for this. It says wovens, and this is a woven, but I don't know. I just don't like it. I didn't like it when I made it this past year, and I don't like it now. So that's it for the closet clean out. I want to continue on, and I want to talk about something that I threw out there to you. I told you that I wasn't going to do my little bit of Jesus anymore because it's, I don't know, it doesn't have anything to do with sewing, and this channel is about sewing. And so I kind of waffled on that after I said it, and mainly because a couple of you said in the comments, I missed that little bit of Jesus, you didn't do it. And I thought, well, maybe I should bring it back. I don't know. So I put up a poll on a community post on my channel, and I said, what do you think? Do you want it back, or are you fine with it like it is? And I was so encouraged by every one of the responses I got. Now, it was like, when I last looked at it, it was like 75% said bring it back, 25% said leave it as it is. Well, that's a pretty big gap there. And so I thought, well, I need to bring that back. But here's the thing. The people that voted no, that voted just leave it off, said in the comments, well, I watch it, but I'm not into it. Or I check out about then. I'm glad you say, I'm going to go into this now. And so if you check out now, thanks for coming, all that kind of thing. And they said, but it's your channel. You do you. And I thought, wow, you will stay for the sewing part. The timer just went off on my oven, and I have to show you this. Look at this beautiful bread. I've never been able to bake bread like this, and I had to go get it out of the oven. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So thank you for those comments and for just being so encouraging. I really appreciated that. And a lot of you asked, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like you should bring it back? And I don't know. I kind of needed you to tell me, really. And so I feel like you have. And so I'm going to bring it back. Probably the most important thing that anyone said to me was, and a couple of you said this, was, Jen, you're known for this. This is something you're known for. And I thought, that's a good reason to bring it back, because you know to expect it. And if that's something that you love, it might reach you or speak to you in a way that otherwise nobody else might have. So I'm bringing it back. And right now, I am going to move on into my little bit of Jesus. So as always, thank you so much for coming. If you check out about now, then that is totally fine. I just appreciate you being here for the sewing, or lack thereof, as in today. And I'm always glad when you come. I appreciate you being here. So I will see you next time. For those of you who stayed, wow, I gotta say, I was stuck in Matthew 5 for a long time. Then I went on through the Gospels, and I had no idea where to go next with reading my Bible, trying to be in the Word every day, because I want that. That's like food. Get it in my brain. Get it in my experience as a person every day. Let God speak to me. So it was funny. I was sitting one day, and randomly it popped into my head. Psalms. Read the Psalms. Now, I've read the Psalms, I've read the Proverbs, I've read it pretty much the whole Bible, but I thought, all right, okay, I'll go back. Actually, the Psalms are really important to me because they're all songs, and they're all written by David, or most of them are. The very first Psalm, Psalm 1, is the first worship song that I ever learned. It was way back in the 1970s, and I don't know, somebody just decided we're going to sing songs that everybody can sing that aren't hymns. And that was the very first one I learned from Psalm 1, which is why I know the words to that psalm. So I thought, okay, and now I am on I'm looking at it on my laptop. Just get the laptop. Psalm 26, and on just one line from this that I love. Lord, I love your home, the shrine where the brilliant, dazzling splendor of your presence lives. Oh, that makes me think about heaven, and how I can't wait to meet David. Now, obviously, when you get to heaven and we see Jesus, pretty much everything else is going to be, we don't care. We don't care who's here. We just don't care, because it's Jesus. But when I am able to, know who is there, I want to meet David. I really do. This brilliant, dazzling splendor of your presence. Oh, God. Isn't that so true of Jesus? The brilliant, dazzling splendor of his presence. This lives in us. It lives in us. When we talk to him, we are speaking to that. That's just, oh, man. Doesn't that just move you? It moves me, I'll tell you that. Speaking of David, I just finished season 1 of The House of David on Amazon Prime. That's my television. And oh my gosh, the very last episode is when he kills Goliath, the giant, David and Goliath. Oh man, I played that scene over, I bet, 5 or 6 times because it's so moving. They have done that really, really well. So if you haven't watched it and you're moderately or even a little bit interested in David, I think they take some liberties with the history, but not much. I mean, they get the basic story down. So, and now to read songs that he wrote. I can't wait to meet him. I bet he is some kind of guy. Very flawed, but a man after God's own heart. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I could go on about this all day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. And if you have not, please do. And I guess that's it for now for me. I will see you next time.